Stop right here, you indeed exactly where you are. You don't have any plans. Don't worry about it. Away from the whirlpool of what-ifs, simply here join me in breathing. This is more than simply a fleeting moment. Heaven arranged is how it is. Don't you sense it? That weird silence that has been around your spirit. The weight within that you were unable to identify. After a hard day of trying to keep oneself together, there is a heavy quiet no one else can see. The unseen pain, I've seen everything. I saw you strolling close to the edge. You didn't know how close you were, nearer to anything that would have made an impression. You've been wandering, near the edge of spiritual tiredness, and although others may have simply seen your smiles, I sense the deeper fight. Lord, where am I going? Is one of the queries you've muttered in the night. Am I doing something correctly? You had no idea how close you were to giving up on the purpose I had given you as well as on yourself. Your spirit started to forget what solid ground felt like as the road under your feet cracked. However, heaven stepped in. I did even before you saw the indications. My angels were sent to surround you, not just to save you, but also to prevent what your actions unintentionally encouraged. Justice could have entered, but mercy created an imperceptible barrier. I stood between you and the unexpected. Outcome because I love you more than you can ever know. If you know God is good, type 111 and share this video with 7 people who believe. Yes, they kept an eye on you. My emissaries were already in motion my direction, while you believed that no one understood. Can you recall that close call? That near miss you received? That arbitrary call? That unexpected postponement or alteration in plans? That wasn't random intervention, was what it was. There was a time when the courts of heaven, not man or the systems of the earth, were determining the course of your next move. You were about to do something that would have completely hardened your heart. But my mercy told you to hold it back. Give them a little more time. It's not normal right now here. It's not informal, it's more than simply sentimental. This junction is divine, the angels are watching. The Father has spoken and I, Jesus, I'm calling you now not to scare you, but because I refuse to let you go on without realizing how important this season is. You requested clarification. This is my answer, no more waiting. You may stop questioning if you're hearing me. I'm communicating in a kind, straightforward and plain manner. The bewilderment is lifting. This is not a guilt moment. It has to do with awakening. You've been going about your day, believing that you're just exhausted, simply confused. However, from heaven's vantage point, you were drifting slowly in silence. gently enticed by loudness and fatigue. However, I never let you go. I reminded them in the silence. I murmured. I shut doors that you pleaded with me to open. I postponed responses to protect you, not to punish you. You saw that as a rejection. It will now be clear to you that it was redirection. There was a disruption in the harvest. You're not even quite aware of what. Your footsteps were planting, and I was unable to allow the harvest to continue because you are called, and my name is inscribed over your life. What might have developed if I had said nothing was cut short by my affection. Recognize that this has nothing to do with punishment. It has to do with redemption. No one was judging you, they were redirecting you. Your heart state is crucial to heaven. But I haven't done anything terrible. You could argue, however. I tell you this, I don't only correct obvious errors. The inner slide is what I react to. The heart silent rotation. The delicate detachment, my child. Walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace. Now, and listen to this message further. I am aware of your heart. It read like a novel to me. Even if your hands were clean, your spirit was subtly turning away from me because of fatigue rather than opposition. I care about even that because I keep phoning while I'm trying to reach someone. I don't let go easily when I set someone aside. You are called to cherish. You have been marked. You're not like everyone else. Type 222 if you believe God is with you in every moment. Something greater than yourself is a part of you. This goes beyond you. This relates to the people. I have called upon you to influence. When you walk in obedience, you will open the healing of those spirits, the lives that are waiting. Your affirmative response, your voice, your narrative, your kindness, your fortitude, your intercession, those items shift atmospheres. Your obedience. I've kept you safe for that reason. I prevented you from venturing farther into that wilderness. For that reason, I'm speaking so plainly now. Because of this, the heavens are silent. The Father is observing. Your agreement will be heard by the angels. Although they are messengers, your free will is not subdued by them. They obey my order, but my command is awaiting your answer. Are you going to say yes once more? Will you decide to give up both verbally and physically? I've been gradually, but forcefully pulling you into something deeper, and your heart has understood this all along. Will you stop fighting against it? I'm calling you, but I'm not forcing you. I won't control you. I'm not in the guilt business. However, I'm calling you with a love so intense that you can't accept almost. I have been following you with destiny. Rather than guilt, I still have you. Still selected, still protected, still visible, still desired. Yes, despite all the misunderstanding. Yes, despite all the contradictions. Yes, despite the uncertainties. You have kept to yourself. You don't need to be familiar with every step. You are not required to feel prepared. All you need to do is agree. Say yes, declare Jesus. I am here, declare I surrender. Even though I don't fully understand, and heaven will answer your walks. Next part will begin. I've already surpassed you. I've unblocked routes that you were unaware were blocked. Angels have been dispatched by me into the areas you're terrified of. I have doors ready, I've planned alignments. But your submission is the first step. I'm not afraid of shadows. I am not intimidated by your background. I don't take offense at your inquiries. I'm not repulsed by your shattered areas. Aware of everything I gave my life for you. Now stand with me because you believe that I am, not because you feel powerful. Allow the darkness to descend behind you. Allow the uncertainties to become less noticeable. Look at me, I'm not upset. I'm present, Jesus. If you were real, talk to me. You said, you muttered, teach me how to do it. Here's my response now by use of these exact phrases. By the might of my spirit, I'm not evasive, I'm not far away. I'm not chilly, my name is Jesus. Just like the one who traversed the rivers, the same person who cried at the grave of Lazarus, the same person who used a single phrase to calm the storm. And here I am once again in front of you, awaiting with affection, with intention, with sympathetic eyes, will you come? I said someday is not the time. Now is the time indeed. It is important, I'm not eager. But you are ready more than you realize. This moment is holy, which is why it seems that way. If you believe God has a plan for you, type 333 and share this video to spread hope. Drop the distractions, let go of the weight. Let the falsehoods fall apart. The door is ajar, join me for another stroll. Enter the following in the comments. Jesus, I give up. I'm prepared to express it aloud. This is my moment, I have been called by Jesus. I'll follow, offer your heartfelt prayers. Thank you for calling me Jesus. I appreciate you keeping me safe. When I didn't notice the threat, I decide to answer. I give you control over my direction. Your kindness is extended to me. I have faith in your time. Take the lead, you own me, Amen. There's a reason you were kept alive. You were intentionally called. This isn't your typical season. Angels are in motion, heaven is speaking additionally. The tale you are a part of is far bigger than the suffering you have experienced. You'll get up, you're going to walk. You'll take the lead, for I, Jesus, have never altered my opinion of you. And I want your life and my mission are still together. By the plan of heaven, they have intersected again at this very moment. Though all of heaven did, you may not have anticipated this moment. You have reached a hallowed threshold. There are moments of kindness that pass quickly. In the kingdom, time is exact. Not because I become less forgiving, and the invisible world is leaning in close right now. Not out of fear, but out of awe. Because something I've kept hidden is about to become apparent in your life. Say yes, dear. Not because you're sure of yourself, but because you belong to me. Say it because you know in your spirit that I'm calling you. Not because you fully comprehend every detail. Allow your heart to murmur, I'm here even now. I give up, I proceed with you. You've experienced the pain of mistakes before. You've seen the passage of time and pondered. If you missed it, the darkness thought you would never learn this truth. But now listen, the calling I planted within you cannot be erased. Your flawless record was never a factor. You didn't make perfect choices, which is why I didn't choose you. Your deviations had no bearing on my choice. My mission for you was announced long before you were even familiar with the term calling, and I remained true to it type for 144. If you know God is guiding your steps, a voice of skepticism has been attempting to convince you that your errors nullified my will, that I had a change of heart, that I had left while you were silent for seasons, because I was frightened away by your blunders. However, what I provide is not brittle. Pressure does not cause my word to break. Human consent was not necessary for me to anoint your life. It was created by everlasting vision and was divine. Every turn, every delay, and every moment of uncertainty simply served to highlight how steady I am. No one placed you on a shelf. You were put through a procedure. You were made ready, humbled, and refined. And I never left you even when others may have. I observed, I waited. I muttered, I remained. Are you unaware that my angels have been with you the whole time? When you battled, they stayed. When you asked them, they didn't become withdrawn. I sent them to hold the line on your future, until your heart recalled not only to protect you, they held their ground, protecting the gift I planted in you. Every time you cried and felt you weren't eligible, everything that attempted to mislead you was protected, including the leadership, the creativity, the compassion, the prophetic sense, and the goal. My messengers still come before you. Some make the way ahead clear. Some people change the mood around you. Others provide you with direct ministry via nudges, dreams, and epiphanies. Even when you felt alone, heaven was busy. Performance was never a factor in my decision to choose you. I still selected you, even if I saw the whole of your existence. Your flaws didn't surprise me. Actually, I created your destiny to manifest through those exact locations. There is no need for you to perform. Saying yes doesn't require you to tidy up beforehand. I only want you to concur with what is already true. I own you. I'm with you. Your mission is still alive. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. You are not as prepared as you think you are. There were no lights or cheers throughout the preparation. It took place while crying, in the inquiries, in the quiet, when you believed no one was watching your surrender, in the late hours of the night. However, I saw it, and I respected each and every one of those invisible moments. Type 555 if you are ready to receive God's healing today. All of that preparedness matured, polished and stored up is now becoming apparent because you've been through it, rather than because you're perfect. Some people will find liberation in your words. They will pay attention to you because you are genuine, not because you are loud. Authenticity is more powerful than flawless perfection. You have traversed darkness. Someone has misinterpreted you. You've set up prayers that didn't get the response you were hoping for. Nevertheless, you remain here, still kind-hearted, still receptive. I'm still waiting for my whisper. That is what gives you your power, the entrance of your soul, not the strength of your own hand. You are not ineligible because of your scars. Testimonies are what they are. They are indicators of survival. For those who feel forgotten, they are keys to unlocking their hearts. You are moving into impact rather than merely returning to your mission. Do you know why there has been such fierce conflict in your life? Why did the challenges keep coming? Why did confusion attempt to obfuscate your clarity? Because the opponent wasn't only trying to harm you. Silence your influence was his goal. He was afraid of what you might do. The thought of you remembering who you were made him shudder when you began to wake up again. He became frightened, however. He was defeated, here you are standing. Still selected, still cherished, the call was still made. It would have fallen apart by now if my purpose for you could be shattered. However, it didn't. It persisted silently, safely. Deeply it waited for the appropriate time. Like a seed beneath soil, you're not just going back to a dream. A refined version of it is about to enter your life. Who you were is no longer you, and that's what matters. You've changed. You've recovered. You now know the moment has come. Not when everything seems to be flawless. Not until the whole strategy is in writing. Right now in this epiphany, this surrender moment, allow what seems fated to come back to life. Rekindle the fire, get your bravery up regarding you. I didn't alter my thoughts for you. I kept my plan intact until your heart could hear it once again. You can easily see what is and is not true today. You now know who to stroll with and who to avoid. You have seen the consequences of prolonged hesitation. You have now made the decision to stay away from places where serenity does not exist. Dead weight is not supposed to be carried into this new chapter. Space is necessary for this stroll in order to be clear, joyful, purposeful, and present. Give up the things that held you tiny to obey me. You don't need to say yes in full, quite loudly without fear, and observe the speed at which the doors open. Their commission you it was released, not merely name-placed, not just invited. I have been waiting for this day to make it very plain to you. Proceed. Talk about what I have put in you. Serve with bravery and humility. Build, create, lead, and intercede. Don't feel guilty about being anointed. You are heading toward obedience rather than arrogance. If you believe in the power of God's love, type 666 and share this video. Allow the angels to finish what they started. Allow divine strategy to fill you. From the Father's heart, allow me, your shepherd, to walk in front of you, by your side and inside of you. You are not alone when you go into the unknown. I'm with you. Chapter 11. A concluding verdict. There will still be difficulties on this trip. You walk with awareness now, however. You have authority when you walk. Me walks with you. Let the past teach us, not hold us back. Let there be trust in the future rather than dread. And let the present, the precise instant when you repeat, I have faith in you, Jesus. I give myself up, Jesus. I follow where you lead, Jesus. Type the following in the comments. I recall my calling, Jesus. Again I say yes. It's not too late. I am not ineligible. I've been picked and I am prepared. Please say this aloud, Jesus. I offer you all I have, my history, my suffering, and my possibilities. I'm grateful that you kept my mission intact. Heaven's timing makes sense to me. Don't close the doors you've opened. Make sure that the voices you send are heard. I go your way, I give up. Make use of my life, you have me. You are not an error, you're a miracle. You weren't overlooked, you were being shaped. Get up now. Take your spot and proceed. In the delight of knowing I never abandon you. And I won't, my darling. You've survived more than you ever imagined. You have endured pressure that was intended to shatter you. However, it didn't, because I kept you. When it seemed like you had just a glimmer of hope left, I lifted your spirits. And suddenly, you find yourself poised on the brink of the new. Don't turn around, never doubt your readiness. The silence has prepared you in the secret location. You have been perfected. You were anointed in the cave, not amid the throng. And now you will see what I put inside of you. A change has already taken place. The opposition became stronger because the person opposing you can feel it. However, he has no more firearms. Now he's just repeating fear, in the hopes that one of his previous falsehoods may still work. He is rehashing them. However, they no longer do not on you. Now you see him, you will not be stopped because of this. At my command, the angels move. In chapter 13, heaven hasn't been quiet. My kid, the speed of my angels has been rapid. There have been others before you. Now there are others standing next to you. And even as you hear my voice, more are being sent out. They have messages to deliver. They are removing obstacles. I have set out a way for you, and they are guarding it. Man's quiet should not be interpreted as a sign that the Spirit is not moving. Your eyes have not yet seen the jobs that are being completed on your behalf, but the results will show up shortly. The alignment will take place. The door will open and step through without hesitation. As soon as it does, what you can accomplish, the angels cannot do. What only heaven can do is what they are here to do. But you have to walk my kid. You are supposed to release what I put in you, not only to live a peaceful life of faith. There are individuals waiting on your route. Your obedience is linked to their breakthrough. Their support is dependent on your audacity. Your candor could be the key to their recovery. Don't shrink back now then. If you believe God is always with you, type 777 and forward this video to 7 others. You're not reaching your full potential. We're going out together, I accompany you. Through you I communicate. I operate inside of you. Your life should be a message. Allow your injuries to serve as evidence. Allow your repair to serve as a tangible illustration of how I really can make anything fresh. The suffering you endured wasn't the end. It was in the center. You are now entering the task that I had ready for you before the clock struck the clock. You don't understand how important your yes is. In the invisible world, it has weight. The atmosphere changes when you answer yes. The falsehoods lose their impact when you answer yes. The spirit inside you rises to the occasion when you say yes. This is the realization of what has been simmering. For years it is not the conclusion of your quest. So get up, have bravery, and stand. Raise your head with the assurance of a child, adored by their Savior, not with arrogance. Talk about what I put in your heart, even if it seems little at first. Follow my instructions. Put it in writing. Say it, say a prayer. Construct it, take the lead. You are the one, and now is the moment. I would want you to keep in mind that you are not alone. We don't forget you. You have all the tools you need. Heaven is all around you, regarding you. The angels are charged. You are living with my spirit. From here, every action you perform has a meaning. Every room you go into has been thought about. Every phrase you obey is a piece of something timeless. Remind the whispering fear that it has lost. Give compliments when discouragement knocks. When doubts come up, face them with trust. You're not going in reverse. You're not just standing there. You're moving forward. The goal of this next phase of your life is to find fulfillment rather than just survive. And the power you possess through me will now subdue the things that formerly overpowered you. Your life has a stamp on it. The spirit world can plainly see it, but your physical sight cannot. The mark of a person who is mine. The purpose seal the aroma of surrender. You've always felt different because of this. That's why certain spaces felt constrained. That's why you weren't satisfied with the usual. Since you were never intended to fit in, you were intended to bear light. You were meant to shine, and you will now. We will now see what was previously concealed. Type 888 if you are ready for God's favor in your life. Now what was formerly opposed will be accepted now. What seemed far away will become closer. Because I haven't changed my mind. I am Jesus, the one who called you. Now pay close attention, my love. You're not getting better. You're in commissioning, you're not just recovering. Someone is sent to you. You're not just getting back to normal. They're releasing you. I have given you something that will last forever. Look after it, take care of it. Say it, live it. Distribute it and return to me when it seems heavy. Your source is me, your strength is me. You will not be in need because I am your shepherd. Type the following in the comments. Jesus, I am prepared. I'll go onward, O-U-T-L. O-U-D-L, why say this? I don't feel scared. I've been picked here, sending me with faith. Pray this, thank you, Jesus, for getting me through this. I give myself up to your presence. your calling and your timetable. I pray that you will keep speaking through me, leading me and strengthening me. Let me be a light in the world. Keep my heart gentle. Allow your will to be carried out in and through me. This moment is given to me. Yes, I reply, Amen. In your name in my view. You are not little, you're not in the rear. We don't forget you, it's not too late. I own you, and what I said is happening right now. Come on, dear. I agree with you, the angels are also celebrating. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.